Hi everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Realtor Can Cook. My name is Tina Newby if you haven't seen my previous episode. Today I'm going to be cooking vegan taco. I know a lot of you have been requesting something vegan. So today I'm going to make this really yummy vegan taco so that way you can share it with your family. And today I am in this beautiful kitchen, very bright, very open kitchen in a home that's going to be available in Hudson. So give me a call if you're looking for a home in Hudson. All right, let's get to our ingredient for our recipe today. Obviously, you can't have taco without a taco kit. I just get this, and at the store they have the BOGO on these. So when I have that, I'll just grab a whole bunch of these, and it's really good for a quick taco Tuesday. All right, so we have this. We got, this is my favorite. I use this as part of the seasoning. It's sazon hoya, and it's really good seasoning. I put about a package of this in with the taco seasoning. You got tofu for the meat. And I also, what I do with my taco is I combine tofu and vegan meat. I here use the Beyond Meat patty, but you can use any of your favorite vegan meat that your family love. And then I like to use baby portobello mushroom, a white onions, lettuce, and tomato and cheese to put on top. But this is all you need. So this is kind of like a one pan recipe that's really quick. So first things first, what you do is you go ahead and dice the mushroom and onions. So let me get all my stuff out, and we'll go from there. What we're gonna do is, in these package, this is the taco seasoning, and you got the mild taco sauce, and then the taco. So let's take this over to the stove. This is what I'm going to use. So what we have right here is a block of super firm tofu. Don't use anything else other than the super firm. You can use it any brand that you like, but it have to be the super firm one. And then what I'll do is go ahead and turn the heat on to medium high. Let it warm up here. And then what I'll do is add just a tad bit of olive oil. I would say about maybe a tablespoon the most. And then what I'll do is, look how firm this is. I mean, I can pretty much hold it and it just, won't move. So I'll just crumble it and put it in here. And with this firm tofu, you just have to wash it. You don't have to press the water out of it because you still want a little bit of moisture in the tofu when you make the taco. So you have to put the tofu in. That's the first thing you're going to do. You want to go ahead and brown it first before you put everything else in. So here I have 1 cup of minced baby portobello mushroom, 1 cup of white diced onion, and that's pretty much it. And the seasoning. Oh, can't forget my seasoning package here. This is really good. I highly you guys try these. I remember like a while back ago, long time ago, I went to the store and I was looking at seasoning, and one of the ladies who go to the store saw me looking, and she told me I have to try this. So I brought it home, I tried it, and I love it ever since. And I always add this into my taco. And this is what makes my taco a really yummy taco. So as you can see, let me show you. It's start to kind of get the brown in the tofu. That's what you want. What I like to do is I like to put it on high and just kind of constantly mixing it so that it gets brown quicker, because it's supposed to be a quick recipe. It starts to smell really good already. So once you start to get brown like this, you can start to go ahead and add in the onion. And the mushroom. Just like this. And then go ahead and add in the vegan meat. If you like to just use, if you only have the tofu, that's good too. The vegan meat just give it a little bit different texture, so the combination of the tofu and the vegan meat is really good. But you can do without it if you don't have it at, at the time you're making your taco. Alright, so you see how the meat is still a little wet. This is the perfect time to start putting in the seasoning. Oh, my knife right here. So you just go ahead and put the whole package that you got of taco seasoning in. For my family, that's all I do. If you like it a little bit saltier, you can add a little bit of salt, but usually with this seasoning and the taco seasoning, I usually don't put anything else in there. Obviously, there's also taco sauce, so. And then this is now when I turn the heat down to medium heat and keep cooking it for a little bit. So this is when it's still got a little bit of juice, so you put the seasoning in and you let it cook so that it marinates. The seasoning will kind of just combine and marinate into the tofu. So if you guys, most vegans know about tofu. Tofu, it's very bland. So whatever seasoning you put in it, it's gonna absorb it, and that's what the tofu gonna taste like. So you want to give it a little bit of time when you put the seasoning in. Let it simmer and cook for a little bit so the tofu can soak in all the seasoning that you put in. And this is the trick to making yummy tofu, because I talk to a lot of people asking me how can I make tofu yummy because it's so bland. That's the trick. You have to give it time for it to soak in whatever seasoning that you're giving it. So this is pretty much almost done. So what I will do is I'll mix it up so that the seasoning is throughout and evenly, and then I will then turn the heat down even a little more so that it can just, marinate for a little bit. So I would do low, medium, and then let it sit. And this is when I go and I prep my lettuce, tomatoes, and get the taco shell in the oven for a taco day. All right, so while the meat is on the stove simmering, what we'll do is go ahead. Let's turn the oven on at 350. And let's put the taco shell out. And once the oven is at 350, you only have to put this in the oven for about 5 minutes to warm it up, and you're all set. Very easy. All right, so I'll wait for my oven to preheat. And then now what I'll do is get all this ready. So I have my cheese ready. And you can use any kind of cheese that you like for your taco. And then here is the sauce from the package. So the package gives you mild taco sauce, so your whole family can eat it. And this season here already giving the taco a little kick, so you guys are gonna like it. All right. And then, wash and clean your tomato and lettuce, and let's get this ready. But this is really quick. So this kitchen, it's got lots of cabinet space. The counter space are granite stone, and you can't see it here, but it's surrounded by glass windows, so it's nice and open, and it's really easy for you to cook, entertain, or even have your kid doing their homework right there while you're cooking. And this home is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home, but it's got tons of space. So if you're even working from home and need an office, this home will be a really good home for you. All right, so I'll have my potato here, and then just get the tomato. So I do this recipe quite often for my family, and I actually have a nephew that loved to eat meat, and when I made this for him, he didn't know that it was vegan, and he loved it. He asked me to make it a lot when he come and visit. So I hope that you guys will like it too. I know sometimes when people hear about taco with tofu, not a lot of people's like, I don't know, but you have to try this recipe. It's really good. Try it and let me know what you think. And it's quick and easy. There's not a lot of ingredient, and like I said, you can do this in half an hour and have your kid help you with, dicing tomatoes and lettuce and things like that. All right, that is it. Let me go ahead and check on our meat. Look, this is what you want. So what I will do is I'll have it simmer like this, heat up the taco shell, get all the food ready, and then maybe about a minute before I take it off the stove, I'll turn the heat back on to high again and cook it really quick, and then that is it. So the meat is coming on nicely right here. This is what you want. And I find that if I don't use the super firm tofu, the meat can be really wet and it's not as good. Oh, it smells good. So you just have to heat the taco shell up and it's gonna look like this. All right, so now let's turn this baby back on to high really quick. Cook it up. Stir it around. You see how all the seasoning are now cover every bit of the tofu. This is what you want. And you see how the meat looks very dry. It's not soggy. This is what you want. This is the best taco meat, okay? So let's take it out. Time to serve. All right. Ta-da! You got your taco meat and it's vegan. All right. So then let's make our taco. Here. And then I like to put my onions on top so that it's kind of cooked a little bit. And then I'll have my lettuce. And then a little bit of tomatoes. And cheese. All right, guys, so this is our vegan taco right here. Whoop. Doesn't it look good? We got the green, the red, and the yummy vegan meat. All right, I hope you guys will try this out and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Realtor Can Cook, and I will see you next time. Bye.